This has got to be one of the most insane miracles in the Quran that I've discovered so far. In chapter 10 verse 92, it basically says that God will preserve the body of Pharaoh so that it may be a sign for those of the future. In 1881, archaeologists discovered the body of Ramses II, who was the most powerful pharaoh in ancient Egypt. His body...
Thank you, really. We will continue listening to her. This is she talked on Quran chapter 10 verse 92. Quran chapter 10 verse 92. Today I'm talking about the power of Allah. You know, Allah descends with wonders. We don't see him. Nobody ever see him. That is the reason why I am saying, always coming out here saying, you don't need to fight for anything, because God is very close to us. He hears us. He sees everything. You understand? And by the time you try taking power over your hand, by the time you start taking authority over your hand, then that's not God any longer, because you cannot fight for God. You cannot fight for anything. He gives you what he wish you should have, and he denies you those that he wish you will not have. You understand? Before I continue, let's continue listening to this.
This has got to be one of the most insane miracles in the Quran that I've discovered so far. In chapter 10 verse 92, it basically says that God will preserve the body of Pharaoh so that it may be a sign for those of the future. In 1881, archaeologists discovered the body of Ramses II, who was the most powerful pharaoh in ancient Egypt. His body is over 3,000 years old, but it is the most preserved body in the whole entire world. You can see his skin, his hair, you can even see the shape of his mouth and his nose. It's crazy. Scientists even today are baffled at how this is even possible. In Paris 1975, Dr. Maurice Bouquet examined the body of Ramses II. They found an extremely high level of salt in his lungs. Also, they found mud in his mouth and his nose. After an extensive examination, their conclusion was that this pharaoh's death was not natural at all. It was from a sudden, violent drowning, which was highly unusual and fits exactly with the story of Moses. And you will not believe it, Dr. Maurice Bouquet was so baffled by this discovery and so convinced by the Quran's accuracy that he actually became a Muslim. What's even crazier is when scientists carbon dated the body of Ramses II, it matched exactly.
Thank you, really. Thank you so much. Quran chapter 10, 92. Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. So this day we shall deliver your dead body out from the sea, that you may be a sign to those who come after you. And verily, many among mankind are heedless of our ayat, proof, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, and revelation. I believe so much that Allah exists, and I believe in his power. And I'm talking about it because I have seen how people are taking laws into their hands. Some people said, oh, okay, today I am fighting for God. No, you don't need to fight for God, because he's very close to us. Take, for instance, the case of Pharaoh. Quran chapter 10, 92. Case of Pharaoh. Case of Titanic. The ship that after they finished building it, they say even the hand of God cannot turn it. And take the case that just happened in Nigeria recently. Somebody said, if Islam is a religion of Allah, if Prophet Muhammad is a messenger and a prophet of Allah, if Quran is the word of Allah, that Allah should bring down calamity upon his life. And it happened. You know why I'm saying this and repeating it? Because I can see when I walk through the street of a social media, I see people still writing comments, worrying over those that are saying things about Allah, about Quran, about the Prophet. You don't need to do that, because already Allah has proved to us that he fight his battle. Look at how he dealt with Pharaoh. Pharaoh does not believe in God. But Pharaoh watched with his eyes closed as water opened, teared apart. The children of Israelite, according to the story, passed out, and Pharaoh went in to go after them with his people, and the water closed down at him. It's still the same God yesterday, the same God today, and it will be the same God tomorrow. the God in the mountain, the God in the valley. It's still the same God. You see, when I see people that are fighting for God, why would you fight for God? You have no power. You see, religion and knowing about God, knowing about Allah, once you are a part of those that are fighting for God, it means you don't understand very well. You don't know this Quran very well. You don't understand how powerful your God is and how powerful your religion is. See you on my next video.